Hi, I would like to make a video that absolutely nobody asked me for. I have seen a number of comments and questions, not on my videos, but on other people's videos saying, that's a lot of stuff for your everyday carry. How in the world do you carry it all? So I figured I would make a video walking through how I carry everything. And whatever you do not accuse me of making this video solely for the purpose of demonstrating, testing, and using a lavalier microphone, because I would never do something like that. I would never. How dare you? I'm going to start by saying something quite absurd given what this video is, but I don't like having a bunch of stuff in my pockets. I don't like the bulk. So if it's appropriate, I will be carrying a messenger bag and throwing the majority of my stuff in here so that my pockets are empty and light. Let's assume that's not the case though. First thing I carry is a water bottle. This doesn't fit in any pocket, so it just goes in my hands. I open it up, I sip from it, I refill it all day, every day because I am addicted to water. Look out, water fiend here. I am also quite lazy, so when I am puttering around my house, which nowadays is pretty much all day, every day, I carry a lanyard which has two things on it. Burt's Bees chapstick because, again, I am addicted to it, and then a flashlight. This is a Rovivon because it has a black light. It has an ultraviolet light so I can charge the lume on my watches. That is just on my body all day, every day. Let's talk about what else is on my body. On my dominant wrist, I wear an Apple smartwatch, which functions as a fitness tracker because I am trying to be less of a fatty. I wear it on my dominant wrist because I do a lot more with it, and if I bang my watch on something, I am okay damaging this because it's a tool. I don't want to damage my preferred wristwatch, so that is my dominant wrist. Then on my non-dominant wrist, I wear my preferred wristwatch, which today is a Casio G-Shock Square. Behind the watch, I have a bunch of bracelets because I'm embarrassed to say I am becoming a hippie scumbag. I hate it, but it's true. And that is what I wear on my body. Now let's jump to the pockets, and we'll start with the front left. This is where I keep most people's most used item, the smartphone. This is still the iPhone X. I fear smartphones. I don't like them. I try to carry it as little as possible. If I'm going for a walk, I will leave it. And if I have an emergency, I have my Apple smartwatch with cell connectivity so I can call 911. Hey, I dropped my brain. What? Okay, so that's in my front left pocket. That is not it. I also carry a microfiber cloth because I wear glasses. And if you wear glasses, you should not wipe off your glasses with your t-shirt because the rough cotton will scratch the coating right off. So I always have a microfiber cloth in my front left pocket to wipe off my glasses. In my back left pocket, if I am not carrying my bag, that is where my field notes will go, my notebook. Everybody in the EDC community knows what field notes are. I don't need to go into it. That goes in the back left pocket if I don't have my bag. But if I have my bag or not, something that is always in my back left pocket is a handkerchief because I like to blow my nose and not rub my nose on my hand because that's gross. A handkerchief that is not one of those tactical hanks with the rough cotton that will rip the flesh right off of your nose. This is a linen handkerchief. It is amazing. 10 out of 10, I recommend carrying handkerchiefs. And if you want proper handkerchief etiquette, one for blowing, and then one for showing. So if you want to show your handkerchief, do not use that to blow your nose. Carry one for that. Handkerchief always in my back left pocket. In my back right pocket, what a surprise, that is where my billfold will go. Most of the time I am carrying a billfold because I like carrying a little bit of cash. If you plan on robbing me, you're going to be sorely disappointed. In this economy, there's a lot of singles. I don't even have a single 20 in there. So you're not going to get much. That goes there. If it's super hot and I'm out and about, I will use a slim front pocket carry, but for the bills, I like having a proper billfold. Then on the back right belt loop, I have a carabiner with the keychain tucked into my back right pocket so it's not jingly jangly the whole time. And on that carabiner, I have my keys. I also have an Apple FBI tracking device and a Swiss Army knife, but I am not going to show those to you on camera. Better luck next time, criminals. You're not going to steal my keys that easy. So that goes on the back right belt loop and essentially goes in my back right pocket. Then we get to the most interesting pockets, the front right pockets. We'll start with the fifth pocket, or the pocket watch pocket, and this is where it gets a little bit quirky. And here I carry three things. First is a $1 coin, because you never know when you'll need $1, and if you have this, one beer please. You can chunk it down on the table and people will think you're weird, but you'll feel cool. I also carry a guitar pick in that pocket, which I have never once needed. There has never been a rock and roll emergency, and there never will be. Maybe it's just another good luck charm. And the latest addition to that pocket is a tiny little paper clip. The reason for this is some of my wristwatches do not have on-the-fly adjustment. The smallest paper clip fits just right in those micro adjust holes, so I don't have to carry a watch tool with me. So that is always in the fifth pocket. Then as far as what is clipped onto my front right pocket, if I am carrying a bag, this will not be here, but if I don't have my bag, I will clip a pen here. Fisher Space Pen AG7, EDC community knows all about it. That will go there so I can write stuff. What a pen is for. Next up on that pocket is a pocket knife, another EDC staple. This one has a blade, it has scissors, and it has a pry bar which fits perfectly in the threading for a 5/8 to 3/8 inch microphone stand adapter. So every single time that I record, I use this. This is incredibly essential for me, and it is unintimidating, so I can carry this into the office, and nobody's going to think I'm going to cut somebody for misplacing money or something. And the last item in that pocket is one of my most used and most important items, a flashlight. This is nothing special. This is a Streamlight MicroStream, the AAA battery version, and I need this because my eyes are getting worse day by day, and this allows me to read more clearly. It allows me to find stuff that I lose under my studio desk every single time that I'm in here. This is one of my most used items, and it will only become more used as my eyes get progressively much worse. But that is not it. I also love audio, and because of that, I am listening to audio all day long, whether it be podcasts, audiobooks, or music. I used to carry AirPods Pro. Those would go in my fifth pocket, but I recently switched to a wired solution, so I have IEM stuck in my ears all day long, cable routed back down through my back, so I'm not ripping it out when I move my arms around. That is a free tip, and it will save your ears so much pain. But where are you running the cable, Bandrew? Let me go ahead and demonstrate that. It's why I love this sweatshirt so much. I am not going to do a strip tease, but when I unzip this, there is a secret pocket right inside. And here, I have my SanDisk MP3 player. This allows me to listen to podcasts all day long. Is it the greatest sounding device? No. Does it have a bunch of features? Features? No. Does it power my headphones fine? Yeah. Is there hiss? Yeah. But it is convenient, it is small, it has a long battery life, and it has basic podcast functionality. If I want really good audio quality, I'll pull out a dedicated digital audio player which has a much better headphone amp, much better sound stage, much better sound in general. But for day-to-day use, a little SanDisk MP3 player is more than sufficient for me. That is it. That is how I carry all of this stuff, and seeing it all knolled on the table in front of me, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I understand why people have the question, how the hell do you carry all of this? Because this is stupid. I hate having full pockets, but I also like having the ability to accomplish necessary tasks. I don't know. That's it. I have nothing else. Whatever you do, again, I'm going to reiterate this, do not accuse me of making this video solely for the purpose of testing out a lavalier microphone. I wouldn't do that. But if you were curious what lav mic I am using, it is the Movo LV1 USB, clipped right here. Comes with a USB sound card and probably picking up a lot of sound off of my desk. If I back away, you're going to get a lot fewer reflections, and it's going to sound significantly better as I face more sound treatment. Face into the room. There you go. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this not a test of a lavalier microphone, not a demonstration that affordable gear can be used to make content. The content is king. The use of the gear that you have is king. That's not what this video is. This is just a mindless EDC video. That's why I did it. Not to test out a mic, not to demo it. I'm rambling. Bye. Whoa, whoa. Boop.